Australia is a fascinating country with a rich history and culture. It is home to some of the world's most unique wildlife, stunning landscapes, and vibrant cities. In this video, we're going to take you on a journey to the land down under. This beautiful continent is home to some of the most unique wildlife, stunning landscapes, and diverse cultures. But there's so much more to discover about this amazing country. From its interesting traditions to its fascinating history, we'll be sharing some of the most interesting and surprising facts about Australia that you probably didn't know before. Let's learn some new things about this incredible country. In 2006, an Australian man made headlines when he attempted to sell New Zealand on eBay. The auction started with a starting price of 1 cent, and quickly rose to $3,000 before eBay shut down the auction due to its policy against selling countries. This incident sparked a debate about the implications of such an act and raised questions about the power of online marketplaces. It also highlighted the need for more stringent regulations in order to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. Australia is a country with an abundance of sheep. In fact, the ratio of sheep to people in Australia is 3:1. This ratio has been consistent for many years and is a testament to the importance of the wool industry in Australia. The wool industry provides employment for many Australians and contributes significantly to the economy. The Sydney Opera House is one of the most iconic buildings in the world. It was designed by Danish architect Joreit Knou Utzon and built over a period of 14 years, from 1959 to 1973. The building is renowned for its unique design, which combines elements of modernism and expressionism. It has become an iconic symbol of Australia and a popular tourist destination. Ayers Rock, also known as Uluru, is a large sandstone rock formation located in the Northern Territory of Australia. It is the world's largest single rock and stands 1,142 feet high, and is 2,831 feet above sea level. It has been a sacred site for the Aboriginal people of Australia for thousands of years and is now a popular tourist destination. The area around Ayers Rock is home to many species of plants and animals, including kangaroos, wallabies, dingoes, emus, echidnas, and more than 200 species of birds. The area also contains several waterholes that are important to local wildlife. Australia is home to more camels than Egypt, a fact that may surprise many people. This is due to the introduction of camels to Australia in the 19th century for transportation and labor purposes. Since then, the population of wild camels has grown exponentially, with estimates suggesting that there are now over 1.2 million wild camels in Australia. In comparison, Egypt has an estimated population of just over 200,000 camels. This discrepancy highlights the importance of understanding the history and context behind animal populations around the world. In 1789, Governor Arthur Phillip established the Night Watch, the first civilian police force in Australia. This force was made up of 12 of the most well-behaved convicts who were chosen to patrol the streets of Sydney at night. The Night Watch was created to protect citizens from crime and maintain law and order in the colony. It was also responsible for apprehending criminals and bringing them to justice. The 2021 census results have revealed that more than half of all Australians are first or second generation migrants. This is a significant increase from the 2016 census, which showed that only 45% of Australians were first or second generation migrants. Australia is home to some of the most dangerous and venomous animals in the world. With 21 of the world's 25 most poisonous snakes and more than 1,500 species of spiders, Australia has earned its reputation as one of the most dangerous places on Earth. From deadly snakes to giant spiders, Australia is home to a wide variety of venomous creatures that can cause serious harm or even death if not handled properly. Australia is home to the world's largest coral reef system, stretching over 1,429 miles along the country's northeast coast. The Great Barrier Reef is a unique and diverse ecosystem that supports a wide variety of marine life, including more than 1,500 species of fish and 400 species of coral. It is also one of the most popular tourist destinations in Australia, attracting millions of visitors each year. It even has its own postbox situated 45 miles offshore. The Australian Alps are home to some of the most spectacular snow-covered landscapes in the world. Despite being located in a much warmer climate than Switzerland, the Australian Alps receive more snowfall each year than its European counterpart. This is due to a combination of factors such as higher elevation, more frequent storms, and greater moisture content in the air. As a result, the Australian Alps provide an ideal environment for skiing and other winter activities. Australia is a country with a unique geography, where 90% of its population lives on the coast. This is due to the fact that most of the landmass is desert and semi-arid, making it difficult for people to live in these areas. The coastal regions are more hospitable and provide access to resources such as food, water, and transportation. This has led to an increase in population density along the coastlines of Australia, resulting in a large number of people living close together. Australia is home to the world's longest fence, the Dingo Fence. This 3,488-mile-long fence was built in the 1880s to protect sheep from wild dingoes. The fence stretches from Jimbor in Queensland to the Great Australian Bight in South Australia and is made up of 3 sections: a western section, a central section, and an eastern section. The dingo fence has been credited with helping to reduce dingo attacks on livestock, and has become an iconic symbol of Australia's rural landscape. In 1970, Australia became the first country in the world to introduce a law requiring drivers and passengers to wear seat belts. This law was a major milestone in road safety and has since been adopted by many other countries around the world. The Australian government recognized that seatbelts are an effective way of reducing the risk of serious injury or death in car accidents. Australia is the world's leading exporter of wool, accounting for more than 1/3 of global wool exports. The country has been the top exporter of wool since the early 2000s, and its share of global exports has grown steadily over time. In 2021, Australia exported $2.28 billion in wool. Australia is home to the world's longest golf course, stretching over 848 miles from the northern tip of Queensland to the southern tip of Victoria. The Nullarbor Links Golf Course is a unique and challenging course that has been designed to take advantage of the natural terrain and environment. It features 18 holes, each with its own unique characteristics and challenges. This par 72 course also includes a variety of hazards such as sand traps, water hazards, and bunkers. This makes it an ideal destination for golfers looking for an unforgettable experience. Australia is home to the world's largest sand island, Fraser Island or Kari. Located off the coast of Queensland, this island is a popular tourist destination due to its stunning beaches and unique wildlife. It is also home to some of the oldest rainforests in the world, making it a great place for nature lovers. Melbourne, Australia is home to the second largest population of Greeks in the world with 174,000, as of 2016. This is due to a large influx of Greek immigrants who have settled in Melbourne since the 1950s. The city has become a hub for Greek culture, with many restaurants, shops, and other businesses catering to the Greek community. The city also hosts numerous festivals and events celebrating Greek culture throughout the year. The Indian Pacific Train is a transcontinental passenger train that runs between Sydney and Perth. It is the longest straight railway track in the world, stretching 2,700 miles across the continent. The journey takes 3 days and 2 nights to complete, with stops at various towns along the way. The train has been running since 1970 and is a popular tourist attraction for those looking to explore Australia's vast landscape. Australia is the only continent in the world that does not have an active volcano. This is due to its unique geographical location and geological history. The continent is located on a tectonic plate that has been relatively stable for millions of years, meaning that there has been no volcanic activity in the region. This makes Australia one of the safest places on Earth when it comes to volcanic eruptions.